Today you'll learn common English expressions for starting conversations, socializing, and communicating naturally. Let's get started. Have you ever wanted someone to stop explaining and just get to the point? That's when native speakers say, "cut to the chase." This expression means to skip the unnecessary details and say what's most important. For example, "We only have 5 minutes. Can you cut to the chase?" Or, "Just cut to the chase. Did you get the job?" Be careful though. This expression is informal and can sound impatient if someone is sharing a personal or emotional story. So if you want someone to get straight to the point, just say, "cut to the chase." Next up is letting the cat out of the bag. This expression means to accidentally reveal a secret or surprise before you were supposed to. For example, "Don't let the cat out of the bag." "Her birthday party is a surprise." Or, "Tom let the cat out of the bag by telling everyone about the promotion." This expression is usually used when someone reveals information unintentionally, although it can sometimes be used for intentional leaks as well. So if someone spoils a secret, you can say they let the cat out of the bag. Moving on to the next expression. Speak of the devil. Native speakers say this when the person you're talking about suddenly appears or joins the conversation. For example, "We were just talking about Sarah," and "Speak of the devil, here she is." Don't worry, the expression has nothing to do with the actual devil. It's simply a humorous way to point out the coincidence that someone shows up just after being mentioned. So, the next time someone unexpectedly appears while you're talking about them, you can smile and say, "Speak of the devil." Let's look at another useful expression. Word of mouth. Word of mouth refers to information, recommendations, or news that spreads from one person to another through conversation, not through advertisements or social media. For example, "That little cafe became popular through word of mouth." Or, "I heard about this English channel by word of mouth." The nuance is that word of mouth usually implies trust. People tend to believe recommendations from friends, family, or coworkers more than advertisements. So when something becomes popular because people keep talking about it, that's word of mouth. Here's another expression you'll hear from native speakers. Put your foot in your mouth. This expression means to accidentally say something embarrassing, inappropriate, or offensive without meaning to. For example, "He really put his foot in his mouth during the meeting by making an insensitive joke." The nuance is that this mistake is usually unintentional. You're not trying to be rude, you just say the wrong thing at the wrong time. So if you accidentally embarrass yourself with your words, you've put your foot in your mouth. Here's another common expression. Ring a bell. If something rings a bell, it means it sounds familiar, but you can't remember it completely. For example, "I've heard that song before. It rings a bell, but I can't remember where." The nuance is that ring a bell expresses partial recognition, not full memory. You recognize the name, face, or idea, but you need a little more information to remember it completely.